Well, good afternoon, friends. On a weekend, I just thought of talking on a subject, the COVID hypocrisy. So don't take me wrong, as if I'm not equally concerned about virus. I'm not taking it very flippantly and nonchalant about the virus and its infection. But certain things, because of the so-called mathematical modeling and the way it has been interpreted by government and other agencies, it clearly talks of one thing, that this COVID virus is educated, smart, and a clever virus. The whole logistics of precautions which have been defined by the government is beyond understanding of a common man like me. In a funeral, if you are 20 people, you are safe. In a wedding, if you are 50 odd people, you are safe. So, what a head count this virus does. The virus does a head count. You do cross 50, well, the infection starts. Till you are 50, the virus says, good, disciplined crowd. 50 is the benchmark, you're following it, I don't touch you. So, it's a tacit understanding between the COVID and the number game. The other places, the timing, this virus is so intelligent that it adheres to timing. So, for pubs and eateries, if you go to a pub till 10 o'clock in the night, you are safe. The virus adheres to the timing. 10 o'clock, no issues. Cross 10 o'clock, the whole infection starts. So, what a timing this virus has. I have not been able to fathom how it follows the time. The other thing is, you have to wear a mask, masking. But for these eateries and for these restaurants and for these pubs, till you enter, so meticulous this virus is, that till you enter in, order your food and not start drinking or eating, the virus is very compassionate, or rather is very cool. It doesn't bother you. But by default, if you remove your mask without eating or drinking, you had it. You are bound to get the infection. So, I really wonder what a meticulous virus it is. It has certain laid out norms and it somehow sticks to that. The other thing which is, in schools, when children meet, even if there is a large crowd, this virus is not very fond of learning. So, the virus doesn't believe in touching the territory of going inside the school and trying to infect these children. But the moment they come out of the school gates and they congregate in large numbers, the virus suddenly becomes very active. So, either the virus doesn't like learning, so it tends to stay away from school premises, but it acts like a rogue once you are out on the street and you gather in more than the desired numbers. So, somehow the other place where the virus, I think the virus is absolutely devoid of any entertainment kind of sensitivity. So, if you go to a cinema halls or to a gym, the virus feels I can't afford these things, because the gym membership and the high cost of entry tickets to a cinema hall, the virus cannot afford. So, it doesn't really bother you once you are there. So, the moment you are out, it's waiting outside. The moment you jump guns or don't follow the protocol or precautions, the virus will just take you in in terms of infection. The adults, especially the adult people, adult means the senior elderly people, the senior citizens, they are not supposed to come out, but they can do the babysitting at home. But the same children or they can go out and socialize and they don't get the infection, but elderlies are only meant to do the babysitting and they can't socialize outside. Because the moment they go out, the virus is waiting for elderly people to just catch them off guard. So somehow I feel, based on these modern mathematical modeling or whatever the permutation combinations they use, that this virus is very clever, very intelligent, and number savvy, and behaves accordingly. So I was just wondering, again, I reiterate that don't take me that I am taking the virus in a very lighter vein. My heart goes out for people who have suffered, who have succumbed, and the way things have been. But definitely I have not understood the government laid out norms which seem to be sacrosanct, binding, and compliance is mandatory. So I just thought about it and I thought I'll share this with my friends. Thank you, but still stay safe, stay home. The virus is still looming large, and even after vaccination we have to be careful. Thank you very much. Have a great weekend. Bye.